The main question at today's arraignment was whether or not Eric Stearns will be let out of jail ahead of trial. The prosecutors want to keep him behind bars, and so far, they're getting their way. Eric Stearns appeared via video from the Columbia County Jail dressed in gray and white stripes with an orange undershirt. His lawyer entered a plea of not guilty for all the charges and asked for Stearns to be released on bail.
He's a low flight risk. His family has been here in Oregon for generations.
Deputy District Attorney Aaron Barty objected.
At this time, the state is announcing its intention to file for preventative detention with a no bail hold.
In the end, the judge sided with the prosecution, holding Stearns in jail until a hearing about his release, scheduled for Friday.
So at this point in time, I'm going to hold Mr. Stearns with no bail and will set a release hearing within 5 days.
The new indictment filed over the weekend shows just how much the investigation into Stearns has expanded. The number of victims rose from 6 to 12. The number of charges rose from 8 to 18. And one of those charges is for sexual assault in the first degree, which carries a mandatory minimum of 6 years. Jennifer Myrick, who is representing Stearns, disputed the severity of that charge.
But of note, the Measure 11 allegation, count 13, is alleging that essentially he touched the lips of someone that was intoxicated. That is actually the basis for the charge. It's that he touched someone who was intoxicated lips. Your Honor knows, and I know that is, I don't know of any case law supporting such accusation.
She also said that many of the allegations are overblown.
Mr. Stearns, who is a choir teacher, touching the lymph nodes in the neck of students who reported that their throats were sore.
Acting Chief of Police Joseph Hogue says he is staying out of what happens in court, but that he stands by the charges filed.
The indictments were all for sex abuse, either 1, 2, or 3.
He also says the case is far from closed.
We do expect more information to come forward. At least we're suspecting that.
Stearns' next court date is on Friday, when prosecutors will have to argue why they want to keep him behind bars. Until then, he remains in jail. Reporting from St. Helens, Ezra Kaplan, Fox 12 Oregon.